The shirt looking good out there.
Here we go.
Right off the bat. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Right back.
Coming right up, the Suns taking on the Timberwolves. For the Phoenix Suns, the best record in the NBA. And it's no accident. An elite team that expects to win every time they take the floor. Timberwolves, Suns, coming up next. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Reed is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for Phoenix, the big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the four. MP is out there with Grayson Allen. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, much nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Stolen by Reed. Conley against Booker. Out to Conley. Back to McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Cash. And MP throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Let's take a moment now to recognize a player who has been incredible lately, and it's earned him Western Conference Player of the Month.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
To the middle. Outside, KD. They get it again. Stolen by Reed. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Gobert. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Beal. Edwards against KD. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now the pass to Gobert. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's MP.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. And finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
It's Edwards on the wing. Misses the three.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Allen outside. Passes it to Beal. To the inside. Out to KD. Allen outside. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. KD on the wing. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's such a calm about Kevin Durant, even under duress of the shot clock. My goodness gracious, this man is tough to rattle.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
KD's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Conley. Last game he had 12. Reed. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Down low. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Allen. Durant's got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here is Conley. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Has to go back. Over MP. KD finds Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stuff.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pulls up from the corner. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
MP, good. And it's 8 points for MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Gobert. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 8 points for him.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
Back to Beal. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Conley. The pass to Gobert. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Inside. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Conley against MP. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Rebound by the Suns. MP's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's KD. Rebound Minnesota. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Now, here's MP. And the basket is good. KD's got 12.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low.
Suns leading by 10. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. It's stolen by Edwards. To the inside. Here's Conley. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Suns shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Here is Conley. Pass to Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
MP dishes to Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Cleveland. Down low. Kepa goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Anderson.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Another shot. And MP with a nice bucket inside. That's 12 points for MP.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Anderson with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Count it. McDaniel's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Durant, the pass to MP. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 14 points for MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Durant finds lead. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Anderson against Durant. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Conley to the left wing. McDaniels. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Conley. Conley's got his 2nd basket.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
High post Allen. Back to MP. To the paint. Allen outside. Inside. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. A 12-point game. Back to Anderson. Outside Edwards. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. KD finds Beal. Back to MP. Over Anderson. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by MP.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Lee. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 14. Outside Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 22.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Guarded by KD. Gobert against MP. Right side, Edwards. The shot off that time. Good D by Lee.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Beal. To the middle. Back to MP. Out to Lee. Durant in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Lee outside. Back to MP. It's stolen by Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers was all business. He finished with 49 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. He couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Anderson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns leading by 18. MP passes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Poke loose and stolen by MP. He kicks it to KD over Anderson. MP passes to Durant. MP with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And that one's good. Durant's got 27 points.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
The pass to Gobert. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his...
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the...
score, your Suns, 78. The Timberwolves, 49. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Grayson Allen is out there with MP. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Conley with the 3, and it's MP with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. It's good. KD's got 32 points in the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And another assist for him.
Every game, the assist totals get higher and higher. Exceptional playmaking from him all year long.
And he is now even for 3rd most assists in a single NBA season. What a year he's had.
He's made plays all season long, and now to say he has matched John Stockton's 1988 record, an incredible 1,128 assists.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3.
And again, another assist.
Up he climbs on that historic ladder. The assists are endless with him.
His great performance all year is now the 3rd highest assist total ever in a single NBA season. This is incredible stuff.
And to see him pass John Stockton for third in assists is breathtaking. Still has several Stockton records ahead of him to aim for.
Down low, here's Beal, and another assist.
And the playmaking he has shown all season long is just nothing short of stupendous.
Well, you can't help, Greg, but appreciate the greatness as he moves towards the second spot for most assists in an NBA season.
And it was Stockton passing to Malone in 1990 that allowed Stockton to tally 1,134 assists. And that number's in sight for this playmaker's incredible season.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Allen passes to MP. Outside for Beal. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Charity stripe shot. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Conley's shot is off. Suns have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And here's KD for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Beal with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And here they go. MP dishes to Allen. And again, another assist.
Great passing from him all season long as he continues his march on the record book.
He's now tied, Greg, for the second most assists in a single season. Utterly phenomenal.
And to be putting up assist totals equal to John Stockton is something special. Records people thought may never be touched.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And another assist.
And with that assist, he continues this season of excellence.
Now up to number 2 on the all-time assist list. What a playmaker.
It used to be all Stockton in the top 3 for most assists in a season, but now there's a new face. Incredible to pass the 1,134 assists Stockton had back in 1990.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Just 3 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards has length and strength, and defense is there, but he just makes it look easy.
Outside, Beal to the inside. Here's MP. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
KD passes to MP. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. He feeds it to MP. He gets that one. 28 points for MP.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Outside for Durant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the paint.
Minnesota foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They shoot no let up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Nurkic checked in for Durant. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Booker.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
And he gets it to go.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Passes it to Anderson. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. MP passes to Nurkic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to.
And the Suns making a change here. MP's checked in. And the Timberwolves with possession here. McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. Inside. And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got his second basket of the game.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Outside, Beal. MP dishes to Lee. Good on the shot. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Anderson finds Warren. Clock at 6. Phoenix grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Gobert. Good D by Lee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Offensive rebound. Cash kicks it to Nurkic. Back to MP. The feed now to Nurkic. Dishes to MP. And that one is good. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Beal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hard work could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
Minnesota ball.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. And Minnesota has possession. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Gobert. The dish to Warren. Trying to get something going.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Suns. Gordon comes in for Lee. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And the dunk by MP.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Alexander Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota. MP kicks to Jackson. Outside, Beal. In the corner, it's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so,
the Timberwolves.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Warren, and it's Garza in at the 5 spot.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the wide open shot from Warren, a three-pointer off the mark. The Sun shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Gordon decided where to go with it. At the elbow, it's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon against Moore. 2 points. That one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the middle. Here's Pickett. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Pickett's got his first bucket in this one. Gordon dishes to MP. Pass to Okogie. MP inside. He's covered by Warren. O'Neal passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. 42 points for MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Down low. Pickett, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
It's all about heart and hustle. Okogie gets out in transition. That's a nice finish.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Pickett. Shoots from 12. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Gordon. Back to MP. He dishes it to Gordon. Suns moving the ball around. And there's the bucket from MP.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Pickett. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards is checked in, and it's in there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Moore with it. Pass to Minot. Here's Pickett. Over Gordon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
MP kicks to Lee. MP passes to Eubanks. MP right side. O'Neal. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Minot. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball. Minot's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Suns have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Here's Lee. Rebounded by Pickett.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And here's Moore outside. That shot missing. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. MP dishes to Lee. To the middle. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 46 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
And the foul called on MP.
First team foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Substitution. Nas Reed. Mike Conley.
Now Edwards. Passes to Reed. Back to Edwards. 4 on the clock. Over O'Neal. Edwards can't hit.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the dunk by MP.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here's Edwards. To the wing on the left. From deep, Moore. And it's MP with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that one's good, Eubanks.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Conley. Kick out to Moore. The three.
Minnesota foul. Luka Garza. First personal foul. Timberwolves substitution.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Over Eubanks. Reed misses.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
O'Neal doesn't get it to drop for him.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Inside. MP finds Lee. Now Eubanks. To the inside. Pass to Gordon. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Lee. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by O'Neal. They grab their own miss. Reed gets the bucket.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
To the middle. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 9th assist in the game now. MP passes to Eubanks. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Anderson can't get it to go. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Lee passes to MP. Outside Gordon. Back to MP. Shot clock at 3. Fires the 3. And it's Lee. That time on the assist by MP. Lee's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
MP passes to Eubanks. Back to MP. Outside O'Neal. MP up top. He's covered by Anderson. Gordon. Another possession. Another assist.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a 4 leader. The pass to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. And that's now 9 points for Kyle Anderson.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
O'Neal passes to Eubanks. Back to MP. In the corner, it's Gordon. On the wing, MP. From outside the arc. And again, another assist.
And with his pass on that last make, he is now in the second spot for most assists in a game.
An absolute masterpiece from him. You're right. He's been the maestro on offense all game long for his team.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm singing it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Here's Reed. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Over in the corner, Warren. Here's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, MP. Out to Lee. Outside Gordon. Pass to MP. Lee left side. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific two.
Make it dance to this. Make it dance to this. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta get you. That's the only way to ruler of the dojo. I told Sabby get the LT jersey and I'm leaning like a 24, that's the bro, solo. When I pull up to the stoop, 2 or 3 Selena look alike. 4 or 5 and I'm acting like a ordinary fool. Baby, it's cool. All she wanna do is listen to Mac. You wanna make money, then put this. Boy, this skin tan like I'm Bo. They got bands moving, walking down south. I'm a song where we at. Party at the border, it's a movie, no outtakes. Girl, South shake. Yo, messy down here, but don't downplay. You know SD, but didn't know about the South Bay. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rents. The sensei. Now you looking at a 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 sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta. That's the only way. Betty bye.